Hi guys, this is Starcraft and welcome to the series of Starcraft English commentary. We're going to continue with the Flash Marathon today, the Flashathon. And we're going to be having Flash slowly going up in terms of skill level of his opponents. He's played against very strong opponents so far, but he's not faced really the S-class players. And he will possibly face somebody who's really good right now. It's going to be none other than Mini. And the game's going to be played on the map Radeon. You can see this map right here. It's the bottom left corner of the screen. And yes, Flash, he's been kind of really shaky. Maybe he played too many games in the short span of time that he just doesn't really have to touch all the passion for it anymore. I mean, you need to have that kind of passion to continue to go the extra mile even if you're losing. I'm sure he will get back to it soon. I mean, his mentality is the mentality of a champion. He's not one of those snobs, who just get some easy money and go and retire somewhere, in the Caribbean or in the Maldives or some place like that. He's one of the fighters. I'm sure of it. But he needs to just get back his form and get back to winning games, and I think that is going to be what we should expect from him soon. Let's hope that he's going to be able to train hard and not just like snoop around with these kind of really I don't know, sometimes I feel like he just pays too much attention to things that don't matter, like what the people are commenting on stream. And of course I'm sure that he's gotta have to please his fans too, like me. Even though I don't really give a crap about you guys, sometimes when you guys tell me things like, okay, please add extra padding to the end of the video, please lower your voice, I would never accept. But for example, please actually pay attention to the game. Please, remember to, cast from the beginning because the opening is very important, yada, yada, yada. Sometimes I have to give in to those demands because I have to admit I live off of your, I don't know, whatever, your existence. It's you who give me the meaning. Mr. Anderson, we and I are the same. More and more and more of me comes from more and more and more of you, so you gotta live with that existential question, right? Anyways, yeah, so this is gonna be Mini, and I'm gonna just quickly show you, well, first I'm just gonna show you Flash as well, because I think everyone is expecting what Flash looks like. That's him. For a fraction of a second you can see him, very cocky looking face there. And here are the elo scores of the top 10 players today, and you should not be surprised to find that Mini is up there, very highly ranked. He's number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's number 6, just above Best, who has just played with Flash, and they are both above Stork, who Flash just played as well. So I think in this top 10, Flash has played only Best so far, and he's playing Mini now. He's yet to play Bisu. He's yet to play even Speed. Speed is number 1 ranked ladder player, but Flash is not even ranked as S-class on LadderNet. He's only ranked as A-class. So it would take him a while to get there. But if you want to reminisce about the past, here are Flash's accomplishments. Sorry, I have my namcraft thingy there, so let me just take it off. There you go, excuse me. There it is. Flash has got 4 wins, 4 golds, 1 silver and 3 bronzes in the previous 17 ASLs. And he's the most accoladed players, even above Soki and Queen and all of these guys. And he's not been playing for the last 3 years. So that really speaks to his credentials. So in the last 3 years that Flash has been gone, it is Soki who's dominating, and he's gonna three-peat, as some of you guys have said, having his 3rd consecutive wins, and that's gonna be something of an insanity there. But who's gonna be able to stop him? Is it Rain? Is it Sharp? My heart says Rain, but my head says Sharp. I think Sharp is the guy who will be able to actually take out Soki. Rain would just crumble. Oh my god, a single Vultures get by. And Propsy to attack and slow the Vulture down. The Vulture takes how many hits? Oh my god, Flash is completely wondering what the heck is happening there. His reaction on screen is surprised that you don't see it. You don't see it, but he was freaking in, he was just, like, I don't know. Just like in a second he was wondering what the heck is happening, and yeah, now he's gonna be super focused. I mean, losing that Vulture without taking the last hit is a big toll to his spirit, I'm sure, but he has a fighting spirit, I'm sure, so no pun intended. Anyways, back to this game. Maybe I'll turn off these banners because you already saw them all. Radeon, this map, everyone has talked about it, everyone knows about it. This map is here to stay. This map is the bread and butter of competitive StarCraft gaming these days. Everyone loves this map, all for good reasons, because of the balancedness of this map. But anyways, Mini is very strong. He is very strong, and I'm sure he would defeat Flash at ease, because if Flash could not defeat the likes of, I don't know, Stork and maybe Best, and you know, has some problems with Busan, and maybe has some problem with Harangi. Then how can he defeat Mini? That's the question. Anyways, Mini's gonna be losing Water Dragoon. So I think one of Mini's weakness is that he tries to be too cute, and sometimes that is gonna go against his own goodness. I mean, his own well-being, I think. So play against a player like Flash, sometimes you just need to be solid. Sometimes you just need to be Rain. Rain is the typical, you know, I guess, representative of good Protossness out there. I mean, he's so solid. He's so solid that you are tempted to take advantage of him and crush him like a tomato can. But, you know, he's just gonna be out there. He's just gonna be standing like a freaking rock, and it's gonna be impossible. Anyways, Mini's gonna have to face up against a huge incoming attack from Flash. Double factory push. Some mines getting late hit just in case there was some Dark Templar business, but there isn't any. We have 4 Marine, 1 Vulture to charge. 2 tanks from behind. Dragoon's gonna attack these Dragoons. A damage. One of the Dragoons is taking a lot of shots. The Marine's gonna fall, bro. We're gonna be having mines. Maybe the tank's gonna take some shot. Pull the Dragoon's back. Mini, pay attention. He's gonna be paying attention, and that's gonna be some crazy attacks happening now. It looks like the tanks are still alive, but the Dragoons have fallen down very quickly. So I'm gonna say that Flash has got the advantage now. He's gonna pull forward. There's gonna be something that blocks that that opening, and there's gonna be some pylon which is to buy some time, and one of the pylons is gonna fall. Tank have been sieging, so these pylons are actually becoming a natural barricade. We're gonna be having a mine explosion. Those Dragoons are, you know, destroyed completely. There's gonna be more attacks happening. Looks like Mini doesn't have anything behind this or what, because this probe's gonna try to go out, and you know, everything's gonna get forced to get evacuated on the high ground. That's really unfortunate. Vulture's attacking, and there's gonna be some maybe splash damage, but where's the Shadow? Where's the Reaver? We don't see it. We don't see it all, and it's gonna be very sad for Mini, and it's gonna be a very nice victory for Flash. But I think Mini's got something else cooking here. We cannot see it just yet, but I'm sure in his base he's got a Shadow or something started to move on. We're gonna be having a Shadow. It's gonna drop a Zelle out maybe just to drive the mines into the Vultures, but Flash is paying attention. The turret is almost up. It's gonna be impossible for Mini to come out now unless he's got some other plans. We're gonna be having some turrets waiting, and we're gonna be having observers. Of course, observers is out. We have a single observer is gonna get sniped. Oh my god, Mini, pay attention. He loses observer. Very careless, as very typical of Mini. He's so careless and so nonchalant. He just doesn't really give a crap about anything. He just want to do whatever he wants to do, and that's it. He doesn't care if it's kosher or if it's by the books or whatever. He just does whatever his instincts tell him, and that's really sometimes, you know, his own downfall, his own undoing, I feel. Anyways, I think the Shadow is out here somewhere looking for some kind of, you know, payback time. But Flash has got everything covered. Turrets everywhere, minefields, you know, floating building. The Reaver's gonna try to come out and take a shot. That turret is on now. The Reaver takes double shot. He needs to wait for the Reaver, the tank, to do one more shot. He's gonna attack now. Attack against the tank. The tank is still alive, and that Reaver's gonna have to go back now. Okay, that tank dies. So I guess this position is gonna get saved by Mini. Was it enough damage by Flash? I think so. I think so. Unless Mini has got another base. Okay, he does have a new base. What the heck, man? I mean, this is exactly what happens, and Flash has forgotten about these kind of strategies for the previous game against Stork as well. When you are able to take out the expansion of the Protoss player, you need to think about the third base, because for sure Protoss has got a third base somewhere. Anyways, now I think Mini need to put a cannon there, or maybe just permanently put his Reaver in that position, because there's gonna be a potential for more attacks a little bit later. We are gonna be having what happening, and there's gonna be more Vultures attacking, looking forward to do some kind of run-bys. Stork has got everything covered, I think, for sure. Excuse me, Stork Mini. And yeah, I think yeah, Flash is, you know, leading now, and he should just focus on getting his upgrades up and maybe try to go for mid-game push or try to take down the base instead of just running around. I think his Vulture play has been nice, but I don't think... Okay, there's gonna be some Vultures trying to have a run by. He does pylon, is almost getting destroyed. It could actually get inside. What is it gonna try to attack? It's gonna try to attack the probe, but looks like the cannon is just enough to hold, and these Vultures gonna get pushed back. So I feel like that investment into Vulture harassment was not paying out for Flash. It's gonna back up now. Okay, Observer's getting sniped as per usual of Mini. He doesn't really care about those little things. He's the master of chaos. In my book, he's the guy he's like the god of war. Whatever his name is, Kronos or somebody like that in the Greek mythologies. He just wreaks havoc everywhere he goes. He doesn't care about the consequences, whether it's good or bad for him, or, you know, the ones he loves, the ones who he care about. Anyways, we're going to be having some forces moving on the right side, but it looks like Mini is one step ahead. He stops his Vulture, but these tanks coming from the southern side is going to be something. It's going to start to edge forward to the third base here, and Mini doesn't have an observer in place. Actually, see these forces moving out. Nice Reaver in position to stop Flash's force. Those Reavers need to get picked up. That's a nice shot, but those Reavers are damaged as hell. shadow. So they need to go back here. We need to have maybe more, I don't know, more of something, more of Zealot, more Dragoons coming from the other side, from the right side of the map. Looks like Reaver's gonna be in position to stop these kind of tanks from moving forward here. And Flash is inching slowly forward. We need to lay mines in the middle to stop any kind of, you know, backstabbing action. He needs to worry about that ridge as well from the north side, because that ridge doesn't have any vision of it. So any shadow can just fly across that area, and that tank's gonna get melted out. So Flash is kind of getting chipped away. His tank force is getting eaten away by the Reaver shots. He's gonna move across for some more nice attacks here. Let's see how much damage he can do. There's gotta be, what are this tank is within reach of that pylon. He's going very, very far. Where's the shadow? I don't see the shadow anywhere. Do we have the counterattack on Stark's radar? No, I don't see any kind of movement from Stark's radar at all. And not that I have Stark's radar to begin with. But anyways, I think those probes are hiding in the corner. Anyways, where is Stark's forces is waiting. He's waiting patiently. We're going to be having the shuttle comes out. I think that's going to be with the Zealot. Maybe he's going to land a Zealot. He takes a splash damage, but that tank is still surviving. There's going to be another shot. He needs to unsiege. Looks like Flash doesn't care to unsiege. This pylon's going to fall, but I think this Stark's going to put a Reaver behind this possibly. So the Vulture cannot get in. Yeah, there's going to be a Reaver. The Vultures don't try to get inside. Where the probes? I think probes are hiding somewhere inside, so that's going to be that. But I'm just very surprised Stark is not attacking. What is going on inside the Stark's base? Does he have carriers? Look, so we're going to see some counterattack now. We're going to be seeing some counterattack on Flash's territory on the left side of the map, and Flash is going to return ASAP. Alright, looks like this is not a real counterattack from Mini. Did I say Stark the entire time with this? I mean, this is Mini playing, guys. Excuse me for that. But we are going to be having more attacks happening now. These Dragoons going to get traps, and I just don't really understand what Mini is doing with his army, with his economy. He's just running around in random locations and getting trapped by the Vultures and the mine. So these Dragoons are going to get completely, you know, destroyed. But one good thing is that this base at the 2 o'clock to 2:30 position is not yet taken out. It's not yet sniped. So I think maybe Mini still have a chance to come back, but Flash is leading, I think, by a large margin. Anyways, Dragoons is gonna get trapped. Yeah, I think the amount of forces that Mini's got is so small. And I think GG might get called soon unless we have something like carriers. I mean, what is he cooking? What is Mini thinking? What is he doing inside his base? These, you know, perfectly spread out tanks is very, very hard to attack against. Very, you know, inefficient to kill them all. Anyways, Reaver will take some shots, and looks like both Reavers is gonna get saved, but there's not enough forces at all for Mini. He's got Shadow with speed, but he doesn't have the ground forces. This Reaver's gonna get targeted upon. One good shot just to save the face for Mini, but that is gonna be possibly the end of the game now. Flash is gonna march forward. He's got everything covered. This is gonna be the final battle. It's gonna be impossible, you know, for Mini to come out. He's gonna take a few more Reaver shots, but that's possibly going to be the end here. This Nexus, I think, it's gonna be very, very close to dying. What is Mini? He's gonna try to drop more forces. Does he have another base somewhere on this map that we don't know about? Because it just seems he doesn't have anything at all. The Reaver's gonna take some good shots though, so Mini's gonna be down to one base. If he loses both his expansion at the third base, these tanks gonna melt, you know, charge forward here and clean up the messes, and we're gonna be nearing the end here. Unless I'm missing something, unless Flash is not seeing something, he needs to scan and check the other locations on this map maybe. But yeah, usually this just means that the game is definitely over. There's not going to be no way, I think. But looks like Mini is going to come out for a final attack. These Reavers are doing some good shot. Those tanks are so clumped up, and that is a sick shot to damage so many tanks. But that is going to be the last shot of the game. It's going to be impossible for Mini to win. And Flash has seen it. He's seen the deal. He's defeated one of the top 10 broodwar players right now. Congratulations for his first major victory. Major victory. Thanks a lot for watching. If you like this, guys, leave a like, comment, it's going to be in the video description. I will see you soon. Bye bye.